If you're focused on what's happening in Gaza, you should also be looking at what's happening right now in Sudan, because what's happening is absolutely horrifying. In many ways is comparable to what Israel's doing in Gaza. So in Sudan, there's a large city. It's called Al Fashir, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is a city in the region of Darfur. And the city, if you don't know, Sudan's been in what often is called a civil war, but really involves this group called the Rapid Support Forces that are sponsored. They're a proxy of the United Arab Emirates, and they've been carrying out war crimes, including genocide in the Darfur region. In fact, they've been actually doing this for almost 2 decades. In the city of El Fashir, this was one of the last bastions, one of the last places that the Darfur people were defending themselves. But that city has now actually fallen to the RSF forces, and just in the last 24 hours, we're getting some really horrible reports. I'm not going to show any images or videos, but I've seen things like people being run over, civilians being run over by cars, groups of people, sometimes 100 of them in a group, being shot at, rounded up and shot. And there's apparently even satellite pictures that are showing blood on the streets or on the ground. That's how bad it is. It's visible from space. And this is all something that's happening because the United Arab Emirates is backing the Rapid Support Forces. They are a proxy. They wouldn't exist without the United Arab Emirates. And because of this, we're now seeing all these massacres occurring. And unfortunately, those massacres are just going to get worse now that the Rapid Support Forces have pretty much taken over all of the Darfur region. So I think this is something everyone needs to keep their eyes on. But, keeping your eyes on, that's just one part of it. I think there has to be a similar boycott, divest movement against the United Arab Emirates. You have to absolutely cancel that trip to Dubai if you're planning on doing so. You need to boycott any companies in the United Arab Emirates that you can, and they should really be kind of treated no different than Israel, because what's happening now is obviously comparable to that. So with all that being said, just keep your eyes on this. That's the first thing you can do. Second thing is to boycott, and third thing is to go and protest. I've actually thankfully already seen some cities that are having protests against the United Arab Emirates backing of the Rapid Support Forces. That's really important. And also share any messages, and not just this video, like whatever, you can share this video, that'd be great. But anything else, anyone else, I'm just one person, anyone else sharing this message, I think you should amplify, because that's really important. Thank you so much, and I hope this gets a lot of attention, because this is really important.